You're about to punch him in the face. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lloyd. Anya, save your mother. God, quickly. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we're here on Aisha Watches Anime. We're watching Spy Family. We're on season 3, episode 10, which is called Austin's Troubles / A Normal Mixer / Moon Landing. So we're getting a three-peat in this one. 3 different short stories, and I like it. I think it's a lot of fun when the show likes to go across a couple of storylines. But anyway, last episode we see that Anya was experiencing a little bit of popularity after what happened with the bus jacking. A lot of people know that she's kind of heavily responsible for how things turned out, and so she got a lot of instant popularity. Sadly, instead of using it to endear herself a bit more to Damien, she ended up letting it get to her head, and as soon as it came, it went, unfortunately. So anyway, she's back to her and Damien kind of bickering, and we saw that very briefly that Lloyd is planning on keeping an eye more on Anya because he's afraid that maybe there might be some long-term ripple effects from what she went through, which is very valid. Ready to jump into this episode. Just before I do though, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and do leave comments below. I appreciate it so much and it helps me out a lot. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now. Nightmare? Night terror? Tutor. Are you the bus driver? No.
ご相談に来てくださってありがとうございます。お茶どうぞ。
I put drugs in it. What?
恥ずかしながら先日のバスジャック事件のことを引きずって
How's that embarrassing? That's so valid. PTSD is very valid from that.
心が弱いからとか、そんなことは全然関係ないのです。
Real mental health bars.
一緒に元の生活を取り戻しましょう。
Aw, look at him establishing common ground.
うちがチームで担当させてもらって
I'm
ます。
glad the parents put them through this. Not put them through, but put them into it, I should say.
では、お話を聞かせていただけます
Give
か。
me your rendition.
そうだと思います。そうです。
会話の内容、目線、仕草、声色。
What have you deduced?
小さな違和感が小骨となって時に喉に引っ
Really? Tell me about these incongruencies.
急性ストレス障害であれば、大抵は時間とともに自然に回復します。焦らずゆっくりと改善していきましょう。
Yeah, I think the school's gonna fire you after an incident like that. That would be kind of cold-blooded.
自覚してるかは怪しいがな。調べといてくれるか。
了解しました。
Ski, 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 ski!
会話時間0分12秒。
Jeez Louise.
昨日もうなされてうるさいって妻に怒られ
It
て
is your wife. You have separate beds. How 50s era rom-com, or sorry, sitcom.
はい、20年くらいにな
And
り
do
ま
you
す
like
ね
each other?
いや、それは会話というか。
Right?
なんです？妻の話が治療に関係あるので？
Psychiatry is about your entire environment.
話せるわけないです。
なぜ？
なぜ
Exactly.
ってそりゃ怖いからです。
Of your wife?
これ以上役立たずになったらなんて言われるか。
Mm-hmm.
先生。
Look at the visible response.
この事件の後遺症さえ何とかしてもらえれば。
Mm-hmm. Oh,
失礼な。
got the daring gaze. He's good at his job.
これはバスジャック犯のせいで。
Mm-hmm.
すまん、ぼーっとしてた。
オースティン先生、顔色悪いですよ。
So basically, his wife scares the hell out of him. Is that what we're getting?
あなたは日常的にさらされていたのではないですか？テロを超える恐怖。
Not his wife looking like a horror character.
通報して処分したついでにあなたの脳みそも洗っといてあなたの肉を引いたハンバ
Oh,
ー
his
グ
wife's emotionally abusive.
悪いのはバスジャック犯が。
Damn, sir. Maybe it's time you sleep in separate beds.
臭い歯ぎしりがなくて快眠できるから
I think it's time to call it quits. Damn, you made him have a
そんなわけ
breakdown.
ないじゃないか。テロリストより妻の方が怖いだ
Well, you have to go home with the terrorist, do you?
ろ。トージャー先生、僕はどうしたら。
恐怖の対象と
Yeah,
向
you
き合
do.
う
You
こと
need
で
to tell your wife she's either gotta shape up or ship out.
冷静になってその原因を探っていきましょ
それが皆目見当もつかんの。
Think hard.
記念日をすっぽかす。家事育児に非協力的。
There we
靴下の
go.
シュート問題。いくらでもある。
So this is built up. She is being emotionally abusive, but typically people get to that point. It doesn't excuse her behavior, but
生死に関わるからな。
僕も妻の顔色を伺ってはいますが。
just her expressions.
瞬きの回数、足音など情報源はたくさんあり。
Okay, that's a spy level stuff, Lloyd. Calm down.
先輩それは常人に
You're
は無
right.
理です
Thank you. Like, just tell him to, feel the mood.
家庭内で自分の役割をきちんと認識し、できることからきっちりと。
Exactly. Why?
恐怖と向き合うのはとても辛いことですが、
Mm-hmm.
回避を続けると症状の回復が遅れます。まずは正しく向き合って。
Yep, one step at a time.
僕にできますか？
More importantly, do you think you can do this?
ここは診療室です。安全です。
やめろ！玉ねぎを目にグリグリするな！お前のプリン勝手に食べたの！
Damn, she really don't play.
普通の夫婦って
Authentic marriages seem rough, not only if you're not doing your part.
和平への第一歩ですね。
世界は
Exactly.
ほんの少し平和になった。
Okay, baby steps. Next mission.
一杯いけますか？いいね。
Sir, that's the quickest way to get somebody to spit in your coffee.
最近よく先輩の方から話しかけてきますよね。
Well, she's learned that she can make friends that are girls now.
はい、アーニャさんはもうすっかり元気です。というかずっと元気です。
Has she?
こらそこ！喋ってないで手を動かす。お前が言う。
Relax? Exactly. Aren't you the one who needed help with your work?
当然あんたたちのおごりで飯行くんだよね。
Says who?
しゃあね。先輩も行きますよね。
Would you like to make friends, your?
でさ、ドミニクのやつマジ解消なくて。
Oh, time to complain about your husbands?
解消がいいですよね。
先輩ってよとそんな感じ。
Oh, she got drunk. That's not good. She gets very violent. Y'all better keep some distance.
うちはその小さい子もいますし。
子供いたってイチャイチャく
Exactly. How do you think you get siblings?
穏便って何よ。もっとなんかないんすか？不満とか。
Yeah, this is supposed to be a bitch session, apparently.
ご飯できましたよ。ボンドの
He
餌
kind
の
of is the
買い置
perfect
きも補充
husband on
しておきまし
paper.
た。役所の手続きもう出し
They're
ま
like,
し
he
たよ。
can't be good looking and a good husband. We have to find something wrong with this man.
そんなわけあるか。
そうですよ。そんな完璧調
They are when they're not real.
デートにクソほど遅刻してきてんのにヘラヘラしてる時とか
Okay, ma'am, calm down.
金にだらしないのとか言い訳ばっかとかもマジ殺意。
Okay.
お付き合いやご結婚されると殺し屋になるようです。店長もそんなこと教えてくれませんでした。
Breathe.
そういえば私もありました殺意。しょっちゅう湧いてます。
She does, but literally.
レイラさんはアーニャさんの体を気遣って全然甘くしてくれないのが不満というか。
Yeah, that's a good start.
まあ食の好みは大事だけど。そんなんで殺したいとか夜先輩ふっ
Look, now you're judging me? You wanted me to gripe.
こうする普通の家庭です。信じてください。いやそれ普通じゃねえから。
Right? Like you're going too hard, girl.
殺意の塊なのね。
Murderous fury. Exactly like none of this feels real, girl.
避けよ力を。ちょっとやめときなって先輩。
Are you actually trying to murder all the people at this table?
ちょっと失礼。
先輩
The thing is, even drunk, yours got amazing accuracy, so hide.
に来るあなたは異常だと思う。
いいえロエロさん。私は普通なので殺し屋だと皆さん。
You know, are we sure that Anya's not her real daughter because their imaginations run about the same crazy?
お客様。
Yeah, man, please give us back our cutlery.
店長もそんなことで許可は出しません。
Yes, not with their cutlery.
それ乗りツッコミですか？
She's like, that was funny.
どうせ今日も帰ったらイチャコラするんでしょ。
しません。
You should.
ただいまのチューとか。
Seriously, you should do it. Lloyd would literally blow a gasket.
ただいまの中くらい普通よね。
It is.
そうね。
Oh, look at all of you
でもそ
now.
んくらいするわ普通。
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so bad, even though all of y'all lovey-dovey with your own husbands.
ただいまの中。
Give it a
お
try.
願いします。
Give it a try, Yor. She won't do it.
血が恥ずかしくなるわ。
Then stop playing with her.
案外おもろいね。
She's hilarious. That 1 meter again. You're about to punch him in the face. Okay, she just passed out, thank God. Usually she hits him, so. Yep. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lloyd. Yeah. Anya, save your mother, God, quickly. What happened? She had 2 glasses of wine. This is why Anya can't save her right now. She's actually trying. She's trying to kiss. Oh my God. They're flirting. Oh, Anya even knows the story. Go back to sleep, girl. I mean, very valid risk with rockets. I'm with this kid. No desire to go any place where oxygen is not readily available personally. Not you and Anya possibly getting along. That has never happened before. Are you jealous? Oh my God. Really? So Anya can go? This is so cute. Yeah, you have to get her attention, Damien. That's adorable. It was just a short, but it was adorable. All right, guys, another cute episode. This one, again, dealing with kind of continuing the storyline from the bus jacking. Hilarious little mini story about relationships. And I think that was actually very funny that with that teacher, that even though obviously what happened in the bus jacking would have been stressful, it kind of intensified a growing issue he already had around his wife and the fact that she was becoming less and less and less, shall we say, loving. And I did describe her as emotionally abusive, and I stand by it. Like, the things she was saying to him were not, those are the kind of things that are meant to get in someone's head. They're meant to kind of put them down and demean them. But what I didn't get a chance to say as well is that there's probably a reason she got to that point, and we find out later on, thanks to is it what's her name? Midnight? But the Lloyd Stalker. She found out that he basically expects his wife to be a maid, right? Doesn't clean up after himself, never does anything around the house, doesn't help her out, is effectively just there existing and creating more mess and things for her to deal with. So, you know, sadly, his wife probably got to a point of being where she is now, where she's kind of like, look, if you're not going to help me out and you're making life harder for me, I'm going to be a bit resentful. So anyway, it's sad. It shouldn't get to that point, but Lloyd's advice, outside of the absolutely fine-tuned studying her the way that only a spy can, was basically, you need to talk to her, have a conversation with her, start asking her about what you can do to help her feel more at ease so that you two don't have to have this very volatile relationship. So yeah, very good advice. And I feel like even though this is, you know, of course, in the context of an anime, it's very good advice for life. It doesn't have to be in a marriage. In any relationship type, communication is important. But anyway, that was pretty much that. And then we see in the second one, it was more about you know, she's trying to be a little bit more normal. I think after meeting Damien's mom and the whole mommy group, that she's starting to realize that she can make other friends, and that even though she's very worried about her cover as an assassin and as well this fake marriage, the more she integrates and acts like one of them, the easier it will be to fool them into believing that she's just a regular girl, right? So anyway, we see this whole thing that the night out that she's invited to, they end up griping about their husbands, right? It's just for the ladies to vent about the old ball and chain, as it were, and Yor really has no complaints, and why would she? Why would she? Right? Lloyd already said in his earlier session with, well, in his mind, he was saying to the patient, he's like, I make sure that I am exceptionally well behaved around yours so she doesn't suspect me, but also because I don't want her to have any reason to have a problem with me as a husband, right? So anyways, but yes, so she's like, my husband's perfect on paper. Like, he cooks, he cleans, he takes care of Anya, he takes care of me. He's always letting me know where he is. I never have to worry where he is. Like, Lloyd is absolutely the perfect husband on paper, right? Which exactly for most people would be the red flag. And And that's why the girls are kind of like, that's not like, what? Nothing? There's nothing he does? Like, that's weird. But anyway, again, they were kind of teasing because this happens a lot in real life, sadly, where sometimes people who are in less happy marriages or in a less happy place in their marriage will sometimes be a bit envious of people that they see are clearly a lot more loving or in a better place. And sometimes they want to hear something negative so they can justify their own situation. But in this case, they were more just bugging her more than anything else. So it's nice to know that they weren't looking into it too deeply. But poor Yor got drunk, and we all know she's usually a mess. But at least she refrained from trying to hurt Lloyd this time. At least she knows. But this welcome home kiss thing now. Listen, I don't know what the spark's gonna be for someone to try to. It's gonna have to be Yor, of course, because we know Twilight will never cross that line because he is the only one other than Anya who knows just how deep the fate goes in this marriage. But yeah, I do wonder what it will be or what will happen that will convince Yor to potentially make a move and see how Twilight takes it. Because right now, I'm sure, the idea is kind of like, what? But I've said this multiple times. Twilight is definitely developing feelings for Yor and, this whole family situation that even he's not fully aware of yet. And I love that the show has always given us little sprinkles of that, mostly earlier this season with him feeling so comfortable in his passing out moments to actually flash back to his childhood, which we know he, for the most part, tries to block out emotionally. So anyway, point is, I can't wait to see when the day comes when maybe they start to push that line a little bit, because I do ship Yor and Twilight. I do hope at some point they get there, but I feel like the other reason it's gotta be when like the truth comes out to some degree though, or maybe that will be the catalyst to the truth coming out, because yeah, Yor falling for him, thinking that he's actually Lloyd, that's a whole layer of other messed up in a way, but we'll have to see how it all goes in the long run. But yes, another great episode. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along. If you did, please show some love, and I'll see you in the next one.